One thing is certain. There's no point in trying to rush things. Everything happens in its own time, within the allotted time frame. But human nature isn't very patient. We're always in a hurry, and then fate intervenes, creating situations we ourselves out of sheer anxiety about not waiting for the right moment. But someone might ask, what is the right moment? Well, you just have to look for the signs. When something is about to happen or enter your life, small daily occurrences will send signals to guide you in the right direction. It could be a word from a friend, a text you've read, any kind of remark. But of course, synchronicity will take care of putting you in the right place, at the right time, in the right direction, given the right situation or the right person. You just have to believe that nothing happens by chance. Perhaps that's why you're reading these lines now.
Some of these signs are surely already here, and you haven't even noticed them yet. Remember that. The universe always works in your favor when you have a clear goal and a desire to grow. It's so important to let go of certain things, to release them, to free yourself from them. You have to understand that no one is playing with a stacked deck. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Don't wait for something to be given back to you. Don't wait for someone to understand your love. You have to close cycles, not out of pride, arrogance, or inability, but simply because what came before no longer has a place in your life. Clean house. Shake off the dust. Close the door. Change the record. Stop being who you were and become who you are. When things are finally simpler than we imagined, a wide range of possibilities opens up to us, allowing us to enjoy life from a different perspective, much calmer and more pleasant, and promoting our well-being.
Everything passes, everything happens, everything transforms. As you surely know, we are the product of our circumstances and desires. However, sometimes these things aren't compatible, or at least it's not easy for us to process the circumstances imposed upon us. Consequently, this generates worries that distress us and, as they say, make our lives miserable. You make so much effort to please everyone, at work, with your friends, and your own family. You don't even think about yourself anymore. In fact, you feel like no one thinks about you. Everything happens in its own time. The new season is coming. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. Isaiah 55:8. The Bible clearly announces the coming of the new season. Like spring, everything will eventually blossom around you. Your plans for your career, your plans for your life are unfolding, even if you don't see it yet. God is at work. He always has his eye.
The new season is coming. He is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in its season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever he does prospers. Psalm 1, verse 3. Be like that tree that struggles through the winter season, against the cold, the beasts, sometimes even against the fear of those who seek to cut it down. For you, it might be unemployment, illness, the betrayal of a friend, divorce from your partner. Do not fear. Look, the new season is coming. He will wipe every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more. Neither shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain anymore, for the former things have passed away. Let us remain focused on what is to come, not on what has happened before. Go up to the land flowing with milk and honey. Exodus 33, verse 3. May your day be inspiring. Suddenly, without you quite knowing why, The entire universe seems to have conspired to bring you everything you've been waiting for, something you surely deserve, but that your own hope had completely abandoned. Some call it luck, others destiny. Still others speak of the law of attraction. But in reality, who can deny that your efforts, your dedication, and your willpower have allowed you to weave your own path that leads you to what you aspired to? Good things come to those who know how to wait, and to those who finally take advantage of this opportunity created after days and days of hard work. It is destiny, luck, and inner strength that bring us wonderful things that awaken our hearts and our ability to surpass ourselves. If you are someone who tends to be quite skeptical, the phrase, "things happen sooner or later if you know how to wait," should give you pause. Magic, luck, providence, and the beautiful things in life can be found at the crossroads of many paths. You simply need to turn them inward and know how to walk your path with an open mind and a watchful heart.
Good fortune and positive things happen based on one single criterion: believing in yourself. Good things and good fortune only come to people who are able to believe in themselves and in their power to create specific situations. As you might suspect, there's very little magic in this approach, nor is it an idea from self-help books, which often offer empty slogans. Self-belief can move mountains because it's our authentic life force. I invite you to put the following advice into practice to allow positive things to happen, so that they subtly enter your life and invite you on a journey. Break out of your routine. Embrace small changes in your daily life. You spend many hours away from home, and your days demand more obligations than pleasures. You care about your loved ones and know that every effort is necessary. So continue to honor your commitments, but approach them from a different perspective. Allow yourself to do something each day, however small, like having coffee in a new place, buying a small gift for a loved one, or taking a different route home. Remember that any change in your daily routine is a stimulus for your brain. A stimulus is positive reinforcement, and positive reinforcement brings emotion. This is already a change in itself because it's another way of looking at your daily life. Ignite your everyday dreams, and don't let anyone extinguish that light. He who stops dreaming dies soon. So close your eyes and open your mind. Allow yourself to dream of what you desire most in the world, and free yourself a little more each day by feeling free, even if only in your thoughts. Each dream ignites a small engine within you until wings sprout from your back. Every dream will transform into words, and every word into will. Now, never forget that among your acquaintances, there will be someone who will try to steal your dreams and your will. Don't let them. These are the people who fill us with heavy clouds with their recurring words. It's not for you. Your obligations are different from what you envision. It's nonsense, and you're wasting your time. Don't allow it, and don't listen to these phrases. Those who can change their thoughts can change their destiny. Beautiful things can happen by pure chance. However, there will always be a greater chance of them happening if we do our part, if we encourage their arrival, and if we are the true architects of our dreams. If you are able to change the way you look at your thoughts, especially those that limit you or are negative, you will open the way to the destiny you so deeply desire. And if destiny leads you to a crossroads, remember that you are the only one who can decide which direction to take. We are all aware that nothing is easy, and even less so changing our perspective. Our thought.
It's time to put an end to these limiting thoughts. each one more debilitating than the last. Consider right now that you've reached the point where it's time to prioritize yourself, to be the protagonist of your own life and not just a shadow of those around you. Dream every day and make small changes or big changes. Good things come to those who know how to wait. Don't doubt it.